Hello friends! Today we talk about the new round of negotiation between Russia and United States, Russia and NATO, Russia and Western partners inside or in OSCE, and of course we'll talk about the Geneva meeting at the beginning. What conclusions we should make from these meetings in the situation of lack of information, because the party had meeting for 8 hours and made only extremely short comments. Through these comments we are not able to see the real situation inside the negotiations, inside this meeting, and the pressure and raising the rates between these parties of this negotiation is going on. So I think in the Geneva meeting between the United States and the Russian Federation, so far the parties detail their position as much as possible, embroider ultimatums and demands, so that later though no one could say, why didn't you say it before, or we didn't understand you. So they are just detailed their position and ultimatums. In parallel, there is a subtle political struggle for the framework, format and content of this negotiation. The United States and its partners are trying to reduce everything to classical long diplomacy with the involvement of many parties, international organizations and international agreements. The old world order, in which the United States is much stronger than Russia. The Russian Federation otherwise lowers, crystallizes, distills the negotiation to the level of national security, where the dominant factor is the threat and strength, the proposal to build a new world order or radically reset the old one. At the same time, security acts as the button for resetting the Yalta-Potsdam world order after the Second World War to the factory settings, a bipolar or multipolar world. It looks like the current round of negotiation, formally nominal, after the completion of which, meeting with NATO and the OSCE structure, likely a new round of escalation will occur. Situation is still extremely dangerous, and looks like both sides, both parties try to raise rates again and try to broke position of each other, basement position. It looks like the Western countries are not still sure in the abilities of Russia to make a new big intervention, and Western partners don't understand in which spheres, which countries, which parts of our big world this intervention, this escalation from the Russia side should be. Otherwise, Russia is trying to make scary Western partners, talking about the military technical response for Western countries' activities, and Russia tries to show that Russia is ready to take decline from the West to the Russian proposition. Of course, we will need to cover this situation later, because for Ukraine it's extremely impossible, because Ukraine should be one of the zone of Russian escalation and Russian doings in her competition with the West, and of course it looks like Ukrainian government is also not sure about the Russian plans, and is not ready, is not preparing for the possible activization of Russian troops in Ukrainian borders. Situation is strange, extremely dangerous, and the situation is not possible to look clearly in the future what should be happened. Thank you for watching this vlog. Please write down question under this video. I will be glad to make wider my reasons, my thesis today, and I will be glad to answer for all your questions. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.